Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on February 10, 2024. Indonesia election, an impossible country tests its hard-won democracy. BBC, Indonesia election 2024, all you need to know. Al Jazeera English, wealthy Indonesians set to win no matter who becomes president. Bloomberg, Indonesia fortifies financial resilience ahead of election. East Asia Forum, K-pop fans rally for ENEs as candidates battle for Gen Z votes. Politics. Trump scored 4 wins in a single day. That means chaos for everyone else. U.S. climate scientist Michael Mann wins $1 million in defamation lawsuit. The Guardian, famed climate scientist wins $1 million verdict against right-wing bloggers. The Washington Post, Canadian writer Mark Steyn ordered to pay climate scientist $1 million US after defamation trial. CBC News, climate scientist wins $1 million in defamation case against right-wing bloggers. Ex-Israeli PM makes devastating condemnation of Netanyahu's war in Gaza. The Independent, after Eisenkot critique, official says PM guiding deep, serious debates on Gaza. The Times of Israel, Barak, war goals not achieved, Netanyahu's failure a disgrace for Israel. Middle East Monitor, editorial, we must hope this optimistic voice speaks for Israel's future. The Independent, ex-Israeli PM makes devastating condemnation of Netanyahu's war in Gaza as he calls for peace. They've both got pyramids, Biden gaffe sparks memes. BBC, what Biden's critics get wrong about his gaffes. The Atlantic, Democrats share Mike Johnson's Iran-Israel gaffe in bid to take heat off Biden. The Independent, video, Biden mixes up names of Mexico and Egypt's president's minutes after saying his memory was fine. CNN, my memory is fine, shouts Biden as he confuses Mexico and Egypt. Ukraine's missing children tracked down in Russia by digital sleuths. BBC, missing Ukrainian children located in Dutch coordinated effort. DutchNews.nl, whereabouts of 8 abducted Ukrainian kids traced in hackathon organized by Dutch police. NL Times, Ukraine MPs approve use of dead soldiers' sperm in landmark vote. WION, Ukrainian children successfully located, a triumph of international collaboration. UNRWA staff accused by Israel sacked without evidence, chief admits. The Guardian, UN Chief Guterres warns Palestinian aid agency UNRWA cannot be replaced. France 24 English, hundreds of thousands of lives hang in balance in Gaza after Biden pauses UN funding. The Independent, head of UN agency for Palestinians defies Israeli calls to quit. Financial Times, Norway will give $26 million to UNRWA this year, more could come, Foreign Ministry. Body of woman found on Isle of Man beach. World record for matchstick Eiffel Tower after U-turn. BBC, Guinness World Records admits it was too heavy-handed in rejecting man's entry, and gives him the title. Sky News, Eiffel Tower crowned as world's tallest matchstick building after record U-turn. The Guardian, dreams up in smoke, French council worker who spent 8 years assembling 700,000 matchsticks into 23 feet Eiffel. Daily Mail, matchstick Eiffel Tower sets record after all following Guinness U-turn. The Ukrainians disappearing in Russia's prisons. Harmony Montgomery's stepmother sobs as she reveals chilling details of murder, live. The Independent, Harmony Montgomery's stepmom reveals plan to use NutriBullet to dispose of body. The Independent, Adam Montgomery, man disposed of daughter Harmony's body in tote bag like it was trash, court hears. Sky News, US girl punched by father, groaned in backseat until death as he did drugs. NDTV, NH vs Adam Montgomery, murder of Harmony Montgomery trial. Israeli soldier videos from Gaza could breach international law, experts say. BBC, Israeli soldiers abuse and humiliate kidnapped Palestinians. Middle East Monitor, anger grows over viral image of wounded Palestinian stripped to underwear. Middle East Eye, Israeli soldiers' videos of Gazan prisoners breach international law, say legal experts. Pakistan election, Imran Khan and Nawaz Sharif each claim advantage. BBC, in shock result, allies of jailed ex-leader Khan win most seats in Pakistan election. CNN, Pakistan election results 2024, deal-making ahead, Khan, Sharif claim win. Al Jazeera English, Sharif declares victory, what it means for India. Times of India, hung verdict likely in Pak as Nawaz Sharif claims win without majority. U.S. Marines identify all 5 California helicopter crash victims. BBC, U.S. military names 5 Marines killed in California helicopter crash. The Guardian, missing USMC Super Stallion helicopter located in remote California forest. Flight Global, 5 U.S. Marines killed in helicopter crash as Biden heartbroken. Sky News, search underway to find 5 missing Marines in California. Iceland volcano eruption ends but leaves residents in the cold. Reuters, this is the end, people who fled Icelandic volcano fear their town will not survive. The Guardian, giant magma flow in Iceland was the fastest ever recorded. New Scientist, Iceland volcano sets new world speed record for fastest magma ever recorded. IFL Science, plane passenger shares incredible footage of molten lava from the sky as country declares state of emergency. Israel-Gaza war, Netanyahu orders military to plan evacuations from Rafah. BBC, Israel-Gaza war, US says it will not back unplanned Rafah offensive. BBC, Gaza, Israel moves closer to Rafah offensive despite bloodbath, warning. The Guardian, Israel-Hamas war, Netanyahu orders evacuation of Rafah, as aid agencies warn escalation in refugee city will be devastating. Sky News, IDF, hostage Yossi Sharabi was likely killed in collapse of building close to IDF strike. Vladimir Putin rants about Ukraine in Tucker Carlson interview, live. The Independent, Ukraine WAA Dorlada Magak Uyar, 5 Arimudu Putin UGA Hadley Waraziga Hadel Heinta Dalie. BBC.com, Vladimir Putin on invading Poland, the war in Ukraine, American spies and Russia joining NATO. Sky News, Tucker Carlson's Putin interview wasn't journalism. It was sycophancy. The Guardian, what did Putin say in Tucker Carlson interview? His claims fact-checked. Gazans surviving off animal feed and rice as food dwindles. BBC, Hamas government demands 1,000 trucks of humanitarian aid per day for northern Gaza. The Times of Israel, UN, 300k in North Gaza at risk of famine as Israel continues to block aid. Al Jazeera English, eating grass, ActionAid says, every single person in Gaza is now hungry. Palestine Chronicle, bullets or starvation, families struggle to survive in Gaza under siege. Sean Bell, what the military shake-up in Ukraine means for the war. Sky News, Ukraine needs fresh approach on battlefield, says new top general. The Guardian, outmanned and outgunned, Ukraine's new army chief faces big challenges in taking the fight to Russia. CNN, Zelensky appoints a new commander-in-chief, but will it help the war against Russia? The Independent, the battle between Zelensky and his generals has entered a dangerous new phase. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.